3 morning foods every senior over 60 should eat daily. What if just 3 simple foods could help you feel more energized, reduce joint pain, lower blood pressure, and even support your kidneys, all before 9 a.m.? Sounds too good to be true? It's not. In today's video, we're diving into the top 3 morning foods every senior over 60 should be eating daily. These are everyday ingredients with science-backed benefits, from reducing inflammation and cholesterol to stabilizing blood sugar and even boosting brain health. And yes, every fact in this video is backed by licensed health researchers. So you're not just getting suggestions, you're getting the real deal. Stick around until the end because I'll share one small morning tweak that can help lower creatinine levels naturally and give your kidneys a real break. Let's dive in. Number 1, chia seeds or flax seeds. Now let's talk about chia seeds or flax seeds. The tiny nutritional powerhouses you might be overlooking in your morning routine. Don't let their small size fool you. These seeds are absolutely packed with benefits, especially for seniors over 60 who want to stay energized, keep digestion smooth, and support heart health without adding complicated steps to their day. Imagine this. You wake up, your joints feel a little stiff, your digestion is a bit sluggish, and maybe your memory isn't as sharp as it used to be. You're not alone. These are very common experiences as we age. But adding just a tablespoon or 2 of chia or flax seeds to your breakfast can quietly start turning that around. Let's start with why these seeds matter. First off, both chia and flax seeds are among the best plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA, or alpha-linolenic acid. Why does that matter? Because omega-3s reduce inflammation, which is a big deal if you're dealing with joint pain, stiffness, or even chronic issues like arthritis. Inflammation is one of the root causes of many age diseases, so when you reduce it, you're giving your body a massive boost. And get this, just 1 tablespoon of chia seeds contains nearly 5 grams of fiber. That's incredible. Seniors often struggle with constipation or irregularity, and fiber is your best friend when it comes to keeping things moving comfortably and naturally. Flax seeds are also high in fiber, especially soluble fiber, which not only helps your gut, but also lowers LDL cholesterol. You know, the bad kind that clogs your arteries over time. Lowering that can be a lifesaver, literally. Now let's talk about blood sugar. As we age, many of us face issues with insulin resistance or prediabetes, and controlling blood sugar becomes critical. The soluble fiber in chia and flax forms a gel-like substance in the stomach that slows down digestion. That means a steadier release of glucose into the bloodstream. You avoid that nasty sugar spike and crash cycle, which can leave you drained and foggy. Oh, and here's something most people don't talk about. Chia and flax are excellent for brain health. Those omega-3s support brain function and memory, and even your mood. If you've been feeling forgetful or mentally tired lately, these seeds might be a tiny change with a big impact. Now you might be wondering, okay, I'm convinced, but how do I actually eat them? That's the best part. You don't have to cook them, soak them overnight, or do anything fancy. You can simply sprinkle a tablespoon over your morning oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothie. Want something more filling? Mix them into a bowl of Greek yogurt with berries and a little honey. It's delicious and takes less than 5 minutes. If you're baking muffins or pancakes, you can even sneak a spoonful into the batter. The seeds are so small and mild, they blend right in. One quick tip though, flax seeds should be ground before eating. Whole flax seeds often pass through your digestive system untouched, which means you miss out on their benefits. You can buy them already ground or grind them yourself in a coffee grinder. With chia seeds, you don't have to worry about that. They absorb water and swell up, forming that gel we talked about earlier. That's where their power lies. Also, both of these seeds promote fullness. If you're trying to manage your weight or avoid snacking all morning, they're perfect. They help you feel satisfied longer, which can cut down those unnecessary cravings for sugary or salty snacks by 10 a.m. Here's something else worth mentioning. These seeds are loaded with antioxidants, natural compounds that protect your cells from aging and damage. Think of them as your body's internal armor. Every day we're exposed to free radicals from stress, poor air quality, or even just natural aging. Antioxidants help keep that damage in check. So while you're enjoying a creamy chia pudding or flaxseed sprinkled breakfast, you're also doing a silent favor to every cell in your body. Now some people ask, should I choose chia or flax? Which is better? The truth is, they're both great. If you want more fiber and a smoother texture, go for chia. If you want more lignans, which are compounds known to fight cancer and balance hormones, flax is your winner. If you can, alternate between the two or even combine them. There's no need to pick just one. And here's a fun fact. Lignans in flax seeds may help reduce the risk of certain hormone cancers, like breast and prostate cancer. That's why flax is often recommended for seniors looking to keep their hormonal health in check, especially women post-menopause. Let me tell you a quick story. A lady in her late 60s started adding a spoon of ground flaxseed to her oatmeal every morning. She said her digestion improved within a week. But even more interesting, her cholesterol numbers dropped at her next checkup. Her doctor didn't prescribe anything new. The only change was her breakfast. Just 1 tablespoon. Sometimes the best solutions aren't complicated, they're just consistent. That's the key with chia and flax seeds. You don't need a giant lifestyle overhaul, just small, smart changes you repeat every day. So if you're over 60 and you're serious about your health, your digestion, your heart, your joints, your energy, chia seeds or flax seeds are a no-brainer. They're affordable, easy to store, and take no time to prepare. These aren't just trendy superfoods. They're time-tested, research-backed, and honestly, they just work. So tomorrow morning, when you're standing over the kitchen counter wondering what to eat, remember these little seeds. Grab a spoonful, sprinkle them in, and know that you're doing something kind for your body, your brain, and your future. Number 2, avocado. Let's talk about one of the most beloved and powerful foods for people over 60, avocado. Now, if you've already made this creamy green fruit a regular part of your breakfast, congratulations! You're ahead of the game. But if you're still on the fence or maybe just haven't gotten into the habit yet, stick with me. Because once you hear how much this one food can do for your energy, your heart, your brain, and even your joints, you'll wonder why you didn't start eating it every morning years ago. So first, let's get this out of the way. Yes, avocado is high in fat, but it's the good kind of fat, monosaccharidated fat, and your body actually needs that, especially as you age. Think of it as a kind of internal moisturizer. These fats help keep your arteries flexible, your brain cells firing, and your joints from feeling stiff and dry. And here's the beautiful part. These same healthy fats are proven to reduce bad cholesterol levels, that's LDL, and increase good cholesterol, HDL. That's the kind of shift your doctor loves to see in your blood work. So if heart health is a concern, and let's face it, for most of us over 60 it is, avocados should absolutely be in your kitchen. But avocados don't stop at heart health. They are also rich in potassium, more than a banana actually, and that helps regulate blood pressure. High blood pressure is one of the silent enemies of aging, slowly wearing down your heart, kidneys, and brain. But potassium helps balance the effects of sodium in your body. Just half an avocado in the morning can support better blood pressure throughout the day without needing to pop another pill. Let's go a bit deeper though, because the real magic of avocado is how it supports overall vitality. I'm talking about stable energy, sharp thinking, glowing skin, and even better, digestion, all from one food. Avocados are packed with fiber, and not just any fiber, soluble and insoluble fiber, which means they keep your gut moving smoothly and help feed the good bacteria in your digestive tract. This is huge, especially as digestion tends to slow down with age. Constipation, bloating, indigestion, none of that is fun. But fiber can ease those issues and also help you feel full and satisfied. Now let's talk about something most people don't know. Avocados are great for your brain. They contain a compound called lutein, which is often known for eye health, but it's also fantastic for the brain. Lutein accumulates in areas of the brain responsible for memory and learning. Some studies have even shown that seniors who eat more lutein-rich foods like avocado have better cognitive function over time. So if you're someone who occasionally walks into a room and forgets what you went in for, hey, it happens to all of us, avocado might just become your brain's new best friend. And what about inflammation? That low-level inflammation that contributes to joint pain, fatigue, and even chronic diseases like arthritis or diabetes. Avocados have natural anti-inflammatory compounds, including phytosterols and polyphenols, which help calm the body from the inside out. You might not notice it instantly, but with regular use, many people report less joint stiffness and more ease in their movement. Now let me paint you a picture. You're sitting at the kitchen table, the morning light is coming through the window, and you got a slice of whole grain toast topped with mashed avocado, a little sprinkle of lemon juice, and maybe some cherry tomatoes or a boiled egg on the side. It's not just trendy, it's healing. It's giving your body exactly what it needs to thrive at this stage of life. And it's versatile. Not a toast person? No problem. Add a few slices of avocado to your morning eggs. Blend it into a smoothie. It gives it a creamy texture without needing yogurt or milk. Or just eat it plain with a spoon and a dash of salt and pepper. It's that good. Some people ask, isn't avocado too heavy in the morning? Honestly, that's what makes it perfect. That healthy fat keeps you full and energized for hours. No more crashing at 10 a.m. or reaching for snacks out of habit. Avocado gives you that slow, steady fuel your body craves. And here's something especially important for seniors. Avocados help your body absorb nutrients from other foods. That's right. Vitamins A, D, E, and K are all fat-soluble, which means your body needs fat to unlock their benefits. Without fat, those nutrients just pass through. But eat them with avocado, now you're absorbing them fully. That makes a big difference if you're eating leafy greens, carrots, or other veggies as part of your diet. And let's not forget your skin. Dry, aging skin is common, but the vitamin E and monounsaturated fats in avocado help nourish your skin from within. You may notice more glow, less dryness, and even fewer fine lines over time. All from what you eat, not what you smear on your face. So, if you're someone over 60 who wants to wake up feeling stronger, clearer, and more in control of your health, avocado deserves a place at your breakfast table. The best part? You don't need a huge amount. Half an avocado a day is more than enough to give your body a solid boost. And if you're worried about the cost, yes, avocados can get pricey depending on the season, but one avocado often stretches across 2 meals. That's less than your morning coffee in most places. And if you've ever been confused about how to pick a ripe one, here's a quick tip. Gently press near the top where the stem was. If it gives a little, it's ready. If it's too hard, leave it on the counter for a day or two. Too soft? It might be overripe, but don't toss it yet. Use it for a smoothie or spread it thin with lemon juice and chill it. So the next time you're planning breakfast, think of avocado not just as a food, but as an investment in your heart, your brain, your joints, and your energy. One small choice, repeated each day, adds up to big results over time. Trust your body, feed it what it recognizes. And avocado is definitely one of those gifts from nature it will thank you for. Number 3, whole grain toast. All right, let's talk about something simple, satisfying, and surprisingly powerful. Whole grain toast. Yeah, just a good slice of toast. But not just any toast. I'm talking about real, hearty, fiber-packed, whole grain toast. The kind that fuels your body in the morning and keeps you going well into the day without that mid-morning crash. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, toast, really? Hear me out. This isn't just breakfast filler. When you choose the right kind of bread, whole grain toast becomes a nutrient-dense, energy-boosting powerhouse, especially for those of us over 60. It's like a blank canvas for good health. Let's start with the grains themselves. Whole grains are grains that haven't been stripped of their bran and germ, which are the most nutritious parts. When you eat white bread or overly processed wheat bread, you're basically getting the starchy middle and missing out on all the fiber, vitamins, and minerals. But with whole grain bread, you're getting the full package: fiber, iron, magnesium, B vitamins, and antioxidants, all baked into a single slice. And that fiber, that's your best friend, especially as we get older. Many seniors struggle with constipation, bloating, or slow digestion. Whole grains help move things along gently and naturally. One slice of quality whole grain toast can have 3 to 5 grams of fiber. That's a big help when you're trying to stay regular without relying on pills or powders. But here's the bigger picture. Fiber also helps stabilize blood sugar levels. That means when you have a slice of whole grain toast in the morning, especially when you top it with healthy fats or proteins, your body digests it slowly. You feel fuller longer. Your energy stays steady, and you avoid those sugar crashes that make you tired, cranky, or foggy. No more dozing off at 10:30 a.m. or reaching for snacks you don't really want. Now let's talk heart health. Whole grains have been shown again and again to lower the risk of heart disease. They help reduce LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, while supporting the healthy kind. If you're over 60, protecting your heart becomes more important than ever, and breakfast is a great place to start. Something as simple as switching from white toast to whole grain could have a serious impact on your long-term heart health. And you know what else whole grains are great for? Brain health. Yep, research shows that people who eat more whole grains tend to have better memory and cognitive function. It's partly due to the B vitamins, especially B6 and folate, which help regulate mood and support brain function. They even help your body make serotonin, the feel-good hormone that keeps your spirits up. Now, I get it, bread is everywhere and not all of it is good for you, so how do you choose the right one? Simple rule, look for 100% whole grain or 100% whole wheat on the label, not just wheat bread. That's marketing. Check the ingredient list. The first ingredient should be whole wheat flour, oats, rye, spelt, or another whole grain, no enriched bleached flour, and the fewer ingredients the better. Even better, try breads with seeds and grains baked in, like sunflower seeds, flax, millet, or oats. These add even more nutrients and fiber, and they taste amazing. You can also look for sprouted grain breads, which are easier to digest and may have even more antioxidants. Now here's where it gets fun. How you top your toast matters just as much. Want a boost of protein and healthy fat? Go for peanut butter or almond butter, unsweetened of course. Add a few banana slices and a sprinkle of chia seeds, and boom, you've got a balanced, blood sugar-friendly breakfast that keeps you full for hours. Or how about a smashed avocado on top? You already know the benefits of avocado: heart-healthy fats, potassium, anti-inflammatory compounds. Add some cracked black pepper, maybe a poached egg on top, and you've got a cafe-level breakfast that supports your body from head to toe. If you prefer something sweeter, try a thin spread of natural Greek yogurt or ricotta cheese, topped with sliced berries and a drizzle of raw honey. That combo delivers probiotics, antioxidants, and just enough sweetness without the sugar overload. And listen, if you're someone who takes meds in the morning and needs to eat something first, this is the perfect solution. Whole grain toast is light enough not to weigh you down, but substantial enough to protect your stomach and help with absorption. Plus, it's fast. You don't have to be a chef. Pop it in the toaster, add your topping, and you're out the door, or sitting at the table with a hot cup of tea, enjoying a slow, nourishing start to your day. And I haven't even mentioned weight control. Whole grain toast, thanks to its fiber and complex carbs, helps curb cravings and prevents overeating later. So if you're watching your weight or trying to manage diabetes, this is one of the easiest, most satisfying swaps you can make. Let me share a quick story. A man in his late 60s came into his dietitian's office frustrated because he was always tired and had gained a bit of weight after retirement. He admitted he skipped breakfast most days, or grabbed something sweet like a muffin or white bread toast. The dietitian simply suggested he start each morning with a slice or two of whole grain toast topped with nut butter or eggs. 3 weeks later, his energy was up, his cravings were down, and he'd even dropped a couple of pounds without changing anything else. That's the power of smart choices. It doesn't have to be fancy, it just has to be consistent. So if you're over 60 and thinking, what can I do today that'll move the needle on my health? grab a slice of whole grain toast. Make it the base of a balanced breakfast that supports your heart, your digestion, your energy, and your brain. One small change, big impact. And let's be honest, it tastes great too. Summary. So there you have it. Number 1, chia or flax seeds. Number 2, avocado. And number 3, whole grain toast. 3 incredibly simple foods that can completely transform your mornings and your long-term health. These aren't fad diets or supplements, just real whole foods that give your body the nutrients it's been quietly craving. Whether you're managing diabetes, healing your kidneys, or simply trying to stay sharp and strong as you age, this is where it starts. If this helped you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with a friend or loved one over 60 who could use a healthy start to their day. And for more powerful tips like these, don't miss the next video in this series.